I think complementary medicine is best for maintaining wellness. There are things that it can also cure. And see, I don't see it as one way or the other. I see it as an integrated system. Western medicine and complementary medicine and addressing people's spirit, body, mind, and spirit and emotionality, to me is all one thing. I don't think they're separate. And everything that you've been taught up until now is everything that intuition isn't. Because it's important to learn those basic facts. It's important to learn the foundation to base our scientific decisions on. But the beauty of it is now you have those facts. Now you have that science and you can develop your intuition. And when you get an intuitive piece of information, you can check it out. You can look it up. You can do a test. You can do whatever it takes to prove that to yourself and to your patient. When I go into my office, every day I see patients, I pray before I go or when I get there for the patients that are coming. And I oftentimes don't even know who's coming. There are specific things that I pray for. And one of them is that they come with permission to get better. That's one of the things I ask for, and that somehow I can act as that channel to help them get better or heal. When I have a patient that comes to me with a terminal illness, I will have them not only pray for themselves, but I will have them have their family members, or if they belong to a church, to have some sort of organized prayer sessions going on. And it's an interesting thing, I would say that everybody gets healing, and sometimes they're miraculously cured, and sometimes they die. But everybody gets healing, because healing does not equal cure. People cross the river and heal in doing so, but they may still eventually die. I mean, the most meaningful story I can tell you about that is my brother, who crossed the river when he was 32 years old. And I found out about his illness the day of the riots, the Los Angeles riots, April 29th, my birthday. And he called me on the phone and said he was in the hospital. And I knew instantly I had to go. So I went there. He was in renal failure. He had Burkitt's leukemia. You guys know what that is? It's totally incurable. I've never seen any, even the pictures of Auschwitz didn't look as bad as he looked. And he says, well, what do you think we ought to do? And I said, well, these are the chances, da-da-da. He says, let's go home. So I went home with him, and I took care of him for a month. And within the first week of the work that we were doing, he healed. He died in a month's time. But there were some spiritual issues that he needed to deal with that he had not dealt with. And with the work that we did together, with the work that we did in conjunction with the pastor of his church, he recognized and reconciled those things. And in doing so, he healed. And when he crossed the river, as George says, he knew who he was going with, and he knew where he was going, and he was looking forward to the journey.